Welcome back, fight fans. Today we bring a feature that focuses on the future stars of the sweet science.
That's how you want to make your mark in your pro debut.
With the likes of Tefimo, Haney, and Stevenson all becoming world champions in late 2019, we instead focus on the sport's prospects that look set to explode onto the big stage.
And the referee's going to stop it already!
With an average age of just 21 years old, we pick out 25 fighters that you need to keep an eye on in the coming 12 months.
Gentlemen, what a knockout!
If you enjoy our content, as always, subscribe, click thumbs up, and press the bell button as we look at the boxing prospects you need to see in 2020. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation. We have decided to list the prospects in age order, starting with the youngest, and include the record and weight class for each.
Knocked down right in front of us.
And so first up, a fighter who debuted last October, just 6 weeks after his 17th birthday.
And he goes down again, and Jay Nady calls the fight. Xander Zayas, the win in round number 1.
Top Rank's youngest ever signing, an 11-time Puerto Rican champion, Xander Zayas.
Overhand right, and that puts Winfield down on one knee.
The other 17-year-old on our list, Vito Melnicki Jr., also made an emphatic start to his professional career, winning all 3 of his 2019 bouts inside 2 rounds.
White Magic, Vito Melnicki Jr.
Speaking of quick knockouts, just a few weeks ago, another future star made himself known.
Big backflip from the 6'4" cruiserweight.
The hard-hitting, back-flipping Tristan Kalkruth scored a first-round knockout on the Mungia O'Sullivan undercard.
Oh, nice left hook, and welcome to the big leagues, kid!
Still only 19, the exceptional power and instincts of Joey Spencer make him one of the USA's hottest prospects.
Goes Camberdella for a 3rd time.
9-time national champion, the small-town soldier has big things on the horizon.
Joey Spencer!
And there couldn't be a more perfect British counterpart. Dennis McCann is also 19. He's also a 9-time national champion, and he also packs freakish power of his own.
And as soon as he realized that the opening was there, he went absolutely steaming it.
Another convincing victory on the Garcia Redcatch undercard. Lorenzo Truck Simpson is now 7-7.
Big straight left, jacking the jaw of Hernandez.
And also under the guidance of Calvin Ford, don't be surprised if the truck follows the tracks of the tank.
There's no safety on this Glock, so bring them on.
Another fighter in good hands, under the guidance of Roy Jones, is boy wonder Michael Williams Jr. Adding toughness to his resume in 2019, he now stands as one of America's most well-rounded prospects. Though arguably the most dangerous and highly acclaimed of the lot, a monster in the making with 15 wins, all coming by way of knockout, is Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Look of resignation on the face of Solomon. I think he knows what's coming.
And swapping firepower for star power, the top draw in terms of flashiness and popularity belongs to Ryan Kingry Garcia, a man whose acid test at world level could come in 2020.
And he goes. Right-handed hook, and Doodle's hurt. Doodle's hurt bad.
The first Scottish boxer to win a world championship gold and the holder of Scotland's greatest ever amateur record.
Oh, good right hand.
In a couple of weeks, Willie Hutchinson bids to make his 11th professional victory.
I'll beat them all. I am the monster.
Next up, Evan Holyfield. And if the name isn't a dead giveaway, then his 15-second debut last November should be enough reason to keep an eye on the young American.
A 16-second knockout over Nick Winstead.
Slick, powerful, and unbeaten, now with 25 fights to his name.
He is just toying now with Bill Bob.
Jaron Ennis looks like one of boxing's true blue chippers, a prospect ready to start stirring up boxing's most hotly contested division.
And the Ennis entourage on its feet.
Edgar Berlanga, known as the Chosen One, certainly seems to be living up to his name.
His legs have folded underneath him.
And with 13 fights, all ending by first-round knockout, the Puerto Rican is one you cannot afford to miss.
5 years from now, I should be a multiple-time division world champ.
With a 241-10 amateur record, Akhmedov stands out as the most polished and hard-hitting of the upcoming Kazakh prospects, and looks set to make a lot of noise in 2020.
My word, hand speed and accuracy, and down he goes.
Blessed with ring intelligence, alongside great hand speed and footwork,
Venezuela is getting tattooed with a plethora of punches.
Haitian fighter and Brooklyn native Richard Hitchens also looks set to explode in 2020 under the Money Team banner.
When I watch him fight, it's like poetry in motion.
The first heavyweight in our list, Daniel Dynamite Dubois, has the fundamentals to shake up boxing's premier division.
That, I think, will be good night, Kayataro Fujimoto.
That vision starts hopefully with British rival Joe Joyce in the coming months.
100% confident in my ability and coming through any of these guys out there. And, you know, I'm young, I'm ready to go, really.
After signing to PBC last summer, hard-hitting Filipino Raymart Galarbo scored 2 more knockouts, progressing to 23 fights unbeaten.
One of the best young prospects in Philippine boxing, Raymart Gaballo.
Another potential threat to the ever-growing bantamweight division.
One of the best bantamweights in the world today.
Next, at 23 years of age, Enid Numanovic, a Bosnian light heavyweight prospect with 21 wins under his belt, who also looks to start making his way onto the big stage.
Has he been lit up with big shots? And down he goes.
If you saw BLTV's opening 2020 video, you'll be much more familiar with this name.
I'm absolutely different. I'm off the imitated, never duplicated. I'm one originated.
And rightly so. Colbert's impressive blend of style, showmanship, and skills make him one of our hottest prospects of today. Austin Ammo Williams' profile blew up after signing with Eddie Hearn last year.
He has the power, the smile, the swag. He has everything going on. Sky's the limit for Ammo Williams.
Now with 5 convincing victories to his name, his Errol Spence-like style could turn him into another fan favorite.
Innovative, creative, fun, but destructive.
A man who deserves nothing but respect, taking the Charlo fight at such an early stage of his career.
Jermell Charlo has just vanquished Erickson Lubin in the first round.
2 years on, Erickson Lubin is still only 24 years old and has everything to prove in 2020.
Tonight there's a reason Erickson Lubin has been put on this telecast out.
Eager to step outside of his father's image, 2020 could be a huge year for Australian Tim Suet.
Right hand's just chopping him down like a tree.
Increasingly so, should we see him overcome Jeff Horn in an all-Australian showdown.
When he had him hurt, he showed no mercy.
Amongst the heavyweights, one trait can outweigh all the rest.
Beautiful right hand by Ajagba.
And with a familiar wild style and devastating outcome, Efe Ajagba could easily become the next big threat.
And that is one scary individual in the heavyweight division.
Joshua Buatsi has grown into one of British boxing's hottest assets.
And there is the power and the journey of Joshua Buatsi.
And with 3 KO wins in 2019, Eddie Hearn believes the 25-year-old should claim his first world title inside the next 12 months. Last, but certainly not least, Rashidi Ellis, another of Golden Boy's prospects, and a man who seems to be making waves for his power, ring savvy, and incredible hand speed.
What a knockdown by Speedy Ellis!
We're not exactly sure what Steve is asking for here. Maybe it's a flower, say a petite petunia, or a comfort item like a plush pillow. He could even mean some sort of dog, such as a pedigreed pug. In the end, though, it doesn't matter if it's something tiny, soft, and wrinkly. We'll magnify it with drama and make the insignificant seem epic in a Motivedia presentation.